Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to talking about how the cloud computing is very helpful for doing data analysis. We know that for every startup companies and simple companies, even the larger companies, how cloud computing is helping them for doing the huge projects, small projects, temporary projects, any permanent projects. In every aspect, the cloud computing is very much useful for them. Uh, in that case, how it is very useful for data science, that is what we are going to see in this video. First, we can see about the on-premises. This is traditionally used. In every company, they store their data in a local servers. So if a data scientist needs to do any projects, then they have to find their data in a central servers and bring them into their systems every time they wanted to perform data analysis. This process was extremely complicated and time consuming, as data science requires collecting and aggregating huge volume of data. The data can be scattered in different servers in the data service, so you have to identify the data. Once identified, those data from those sources can be joined together, and if you want, you can have to clean and then aggregate the data. So this is a huge amount of data. That is also we need to understand once. So it is a very time consuming and complex process. Every time they have to go and they get the data to their system. This is a complex process and time consuming. And one more thing is creating and managing on-premises service can be very expensive. You know that buying the server, setting it up, and managing the server, everything is very cost effective. Sorry, very cost involved. So usually the big companies can buy the servers and set up their data server rooms where the servers can be properly set up, and the maintenance is also a continuous maintenance. They have to look into the maintenance, and the data or all other services can be backed up properly. So it is a very rigorous process to maintain the servers and packing up the data. So sometimes what happens is the companies where can buy might have bought too many servers than what they record. In that case, the service will be underutilized. Or in some cases, they have bought only a limited number of servers, and in that case, they would lose some kind of projects. These are some problems when we have here our own premises data servers. So, in cloud computing, what happens is for any server, we can go into the cloud and buy it, and once it is completed, the project is complete. If it is a temporary project, once it is completed, then we can come out of the cloud. If it is a permanent project, we can use it how effectively, or a very less time, or very optimal optimal capacity. Those are the things we can do in cloud computing. In that case, what is cloud computing? The cloud computing allows companies to access different computing services like databases, application servers, different software provided by the different third-party companies, and the artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics. All those things are available in the cloud computing. We know very well there are three major cloud computing at present. We know very well. Everyone must know is one is Amazon, the second one is the Microsoft, and the third one is the Google. So these are all important cloud computing. Why it is called cloud computing is when a company wants these services, they can access these cloud services through the internet. That is the reason it is called cloud. They are accessing it through internet. So all kind of service are available in cloud. So and the companies can go and buy the record services. Either it may be a database service or application service, application development servers, or data science or machine learning, artificial, whatever it is they want. Then they can rent it from the cloud computing companies, and the rent will be based on how much they are using. I mean the capacity of the servers or capacity of the systems, and how long the duration. Based on this, they are going to pay the money. So it is they don't have to buy a new server or they have to maintain all those things, all those worries they can be taken out. The companies run their applications on the best data services in the world with the minimal cost. So that burden will be taken care of by the cloud computing. That is, you don't have to worry about how the server is to be brought and how it is set up and how we are going to maintain throughout the years. All those things can be taken care of by the cloud computing. The companies who wants their service can go and rent it for their usage. That is the very important advantage of cloud computing. So nowadays, the small companies or emerging economies such as new startups can use this technology for ambitious and complex projects that would otherwise be quite costly. If they have got a small company, they are planning. Okay, they have got this much data, and they want to do some kind of machine learning or artificial learning. Then they don't have to look for any new servers. They can buy it or they can rent it in any one of the cloud computing and do their work immediately. By that, the cost they are spending is all reduced as well as the time taken will be drastically reduced. These are all the advantages the cloud computing is offering to the data analytics and the data management in a similar way for the data scientists. So this